Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Today's video is going to be my Sephora VIB Rouge haul. I did some damage. I got the big bag, as you can see, but I had a list going of things that I was saving up to purchase during this haul. It was 20% off, and I know I'm loading this late for everyone that is VIB. I think it ends this weekend, so hopefully, even if you're not VIB, I think some of these products, I'm so glad I purchased because I would buy these whether they were on sale or not. So hopefully this gives you some inspiration or ideas on beauty products that you want to purchase. So let's just get into it because I have a lot of stuff here. First thing in front of me is this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I have been wanting to try this, and I actually did use this on my face today to set my under eyes. I do like it, although I thought it was going to be a little bit more brightening, or I was expecting it to be like bam, kind of in your face, but I didn't apply like a ton, like I didn't bake with it. I do like this a lot, so I am so happy I finally got this. The next thing is this Laura Mercier Flawless Contouring Palette. Now, I had never really seen anyone talk about this, and I was looking for a contouring palette, and I made a purchase in the store, but then there were a few things that they didn't have in store, so then I made a purchase online, and this was part of the online purchase I made. But look how beautiful this is. Ah! Comes with a nice mirror, and here we have contour number 1, contour number 2, medium, contour deep 3, and then we have a light highlight color and a this says highlight number 2. Obviously this would be a highlight color for darker skin tones, but I think I'm going to use this for a bronzer because it's a really nice like goldeny color. So ooh, these are really creamy and blend out really nice. So oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try this out. Obviously any of these products, if you want in-depth full reviews, let me know, comment below, and probably going forward in my next few makeup tutorials I'll be using these, so you'll be able to see them in action. Next is a mascara. This is the Outrageous Volume Dramatic Volume Mascara waterproof version, and I actually used this today. Oh, if you guys like this makeup look, I just filmed it, so I will have this posted shortly. I will link it below once it is. It is just a BLL, what I like to call brows, lashes, lips makeup tutorial, minimal everything else. I do not have any eyeshadow on. So I do have a little bit of bronzer in the crease and some of my highlight powder, but I do not have any eyeshadow on my eyes. So it's a super easy makeup look, but I will link that below when it's ready. I did use this, and so far I'm actually really digging it. Do I think it's a replacement for my L'Oreal Carbon Black mascara? Not sure yet, but it does the job. Like, it is one of those really nice wands, and I just feel like it does a great job of giving volume to your lashes, and I really like it so far, which is impressive. I normally don't like any other mascaras. Next, I've been hearing everyone talk about this Koh Gen Do Aqua foundation. I got mine in the color 213. I'm wearing it today mixed in with some Cover FX drops because this actually was a little too light for me. So far, I mean, I can't tell you what I think about it because I've only used it once, but it applied really nicely and I'm digging the look so far. I'm excited to try this more often to figure out if I like it or not, but I definitely wanted to purchase this in the sale because it is a little bit of a splurge product. Next, I'll go to Cover FX. I've been also hearing a lot of people talk about this foundation. This is the Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation, and I got mine in the color G30, and this is kind of a perfect match for me when I'm not sunless tanning, but I have used that Nivea Gradual like daily lotion sunless tanner, so I have a little bit of a glow, but this is like my perfect match. I feel like this matches if you have NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in Punjab. This is a really good close color to that. And I really, really like it. It's super thick, but it's amazing. It's like really good coverage. It is a thicker formula, so if you don't like that, then steer clear, but I didn't have a hard time blending it out, so I'm excited to keep using this. Next, from Cover FX, I actually got 2 of their custom cover drops. Like, hello, where have I been? I feel like I buy the same foundation in 3 colors because when I find something I like, I want to be able to wear it whether I'm pale, medium sunless tan, or super sunless tan. But with these, you can make any foundation that you love lighter or darker. Like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. So I got the color N20 and N60. So literally any foundation, I can either make it lighter or darker. So that's what I did today. I mixed the N60 in with my Koh Gen Do foundation to darken it up so it matched me perfect. But basically these come in a dropper formula, and you have to be kind of careful. They can get a little bit messy, and you have to shake them up really, really well because they are super liquidy. But I'm excited to have these in my life. Like the fact that you can mix these with any foundation to get your perfect color, genius. I love that. Next is another product from Laura Mercier. This is their high coverage concealer for under eye. And I never thought this would be something I would purchase, but I did. I got it in the color 0.5. This comes out in a tiny little spout on the end. Now, it is very thick, but when I was there, the Laura Mercier rep was there in Sephora, and she actually kind of explained this product to me. It is super thick because it's going to give you maximum coverage, and it is hard to come out. I've heard other people do reviews on this and they don't like it because they're like, you have to squeeze so hard to get it out. But I heard Laura Mercier did that on purpose because it's so high coverage that you literally need the smallest amount to completely conceal your under eyes. And it's true. Like, I used it today and I've been using it the past probably week, and I love it. Like, this stuff is no joke. I like to put it on the pads of my fingertips, kind of go like this and warm it up, and then blot it under my eye and use a beauty blender to blend it out. But this stuff literally gives you the best coverage ever, and it doesn't crease, and it's not too dry, but it's not too wet. Like, I just feel like it's a really great formula, but you have to be able to like that thicker formula and work with it a little bit. So, digging this. Alright, next is just a replacement of my NARS Sheer Glow foundation in the color Stromboli Medium. I told you guys I was going to pick this up in this sale, and I did. Love NARS Sheer Glow foundation. They're amazing. It doesn't come with a pump, but I purchased a pump from MAC that's on my other one, so when I run out from my other one, I have a backup for this baby. Next is a brand that was a complete splurge for me, and I've never purchased anything from Hourglass until this sale because I was like, that's way too expensive to spend on one thing of makeup. But then I kept hearing about these and hearing about them, and I was like, okay, 20% off, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna try it, and can we say I'm just so happy with this situation right here, and I'm so happy that I did try it because I am in love. Like, now I get the hype. Now I understand why they're so expensive because these suckers are amazing. So the first one is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I heard Kathleen Lights talking about this, and she was like, yeah, when you put it on, you feel like J-Lo. I'm like, girlfriend, okay, yes, I want to look like J-Lo too. So I bought it, and I am so glad I did. Everyone says this, and I thought the same thing when I saw it. First of all, the packaging's beautiful, like, gold. But when you look at it, you're like, like, this is not that cool looking, right? I mean, I don't really buy anything that has pink, and I feel like when you look at it, it's bronzer mixed with pink swirls, so I'm like, really? I don't even know how much this was, but it was a lot for pink swirls. But then, and everyone was like, don't think of it like that. And even when you swatch it, they're like, it doesn't even look that good swatched. So they're like, you definitely need, which it looks decent here, but they're like, you need to try it on. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. And I'm not kidding you, it's the bronzer I have on today. It is so finely milled. It is like gorgeous. It goes on like silk, and it gives you the most beautiful glow. This is the lighter color, but I swatched the lighter one and the darker one, and they literally looked exactly the same on my hand when I swatched them in the store. I'm sure because the swatches don't look the same as when it's on your face. It looks different. The darker one I'm sure is different, but I didn't notice a huge difference. So I stuck with the lighter one, the Luminous Bronze Light, and I love it. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't know how This turns into this, but I'm so happy with this purchase. I have used it every single day for the past week. I can't put it down, and I'm gonna cry when it runs out, but I definitely love this. Next, I purchased the Hourglass Ambient Dim Light Powder, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not so sure about this one. This is like a medium tone. Basically, this is like just a good neutral color. It's not too pink, it's not too yellow. And so I purchased this, but at first I tried using it to set my under eyes, and it actually darkened my under eye, I think, because I'm fair right now. But so what I've been doing this is just kind of like blend things together on my face. So I'll use it to like blend if I feel like I need to blend out a little bit of my bronzer from my highlight and kind of like those side areas on your face that don't really get a lot of attention. But it's not my favorite one. Like, of the three I purchased, this is my least favorite one. I think if you are much darker in skin tone and you're looking for a good neutral overall setting powder to give you that like flawless look, this would be awesome, but I'm not sure yet about this one. Then the last one I purchased is, I got online because I wasn't sure about the dim light one. So I was like, you know what, I want a really light one to set the highlight points on my face, maybe even my under eyes. So I got the Diffused light, and I'm so happy with the situation. Like, it is a beautiful, really light colored, kind of a yellowy undertone, but I have this under my eyes right now, and can I just tell you, I'm loving it. Like, I'm so happy I got this. Like, this thing just seriously brightens up your whole life and gives you the most beautiful glow. Like, I need to put this down. So I am in love with this. So I understand, I get the hype. I'm so glad that I took the plunge and purchased these. I'm in love. Moving on, I purchased a couple lip products from Sephora. I got 2 more of their liquid lipsticks because I really like this formula. I forgot how much I liked it until I bought 2 more of them, and I'm digging it. Like, they are super long lasting. They aren't too drying on your lips. They're so pigmented. I feel like these are so underrated. They need more credit. First one I got is in the color 13. These are called the Cream Lip Stains. And I wish they had actual color names. This just says 13. It's a beautiful mauve color, mauvey, purpley color. So I'm loving that. And then the other one I purchased, I wasn't sure about this one. I'm so glad I got it. I wore it already twice now, and I'm like obsessed. It's the perfect purpley, pinky, not too bright, but not too subtle. Like the perfect oomph if you're looking for a color, but you don't want it to be too crazy. This is the color number 12. So digging that. Highly recommend those. And then I really like their lipsticks. This is 5189C or number 22. These smell like gummy bears. I don't understand how they smell so good. But this one is another, wow, I must have been in like a purpley mauve color. But that's gorgeous. I dig in this. And these are super long lasting. They're not as drying as the liquid lipsticks, and they're not like a normal lipstick where they're gonna come off. They definitely last a lot longer. They like set to your lips, but they're still moisturizing. So I really like these. I feel like the Sephora lip products are highly, highly underrated. You should check them out. All right, next I purchased a NARS Audacious lipstick. These are so expensive, and I have one color, an orange color, called Geraldine, I think. And so I was like, I'm gonna wait till the sale to purchase another one of these suckers. This one is in the color Barbara, and it's just a beautiful kind of neutral, and I love the magnetic closure. Like, I'm a sucker for packaging. This is a beautiful neutral color. This is like another kind of mauve-y. Dang, I must have seriously been in the mood for this color scheme when I was in Sephora. This is like a neutral mauve brownie color, but the formula is so luscious. It's creamy, it's pigmented, it's moisturizing. Love these lipsticks, so I got that. The last lip product I purchased online. I was looking for a really nice moisturizing like treatment for my lips when I go to sleep, and I found this online. This is the Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Lip treatment, and I used it last night for the first time and I liked it. Can't complain, but I gotta use it more often. until I can give you a full review on this, but it's like one of those squeezies. I hate the tins where you have to put your finger in the tin because I just feel like that's not very sanitary. So I avoided purchasing any of those. And this is like a squeeze tube and it's super moisturizing. It is a little bit more on the sticky side for formula, but I personally like that because I feel like it lasts a lot longer when it has a tiny bit of that stickiness to it. I woke up, my lips felt plump, moisturized, and not dry, and normally they're super dry this time of year. So I'm kind of digging this. I got these Tart Skin Rejuvenating Maracuja Self-Tanning Face Towelettes. I really like these. I got a sample one time when I made a Sephora order. I don't use these all the time because I do exfoliate my face a lot. So typically my face is always lighter than my body. And I'm okay with that. I just obviously then put foundation on. But let's say you're somewhere on holiday or you're not always going to be putting makeup on your face, so you want to just kind of have that natural glow. These are great. They don't smell bad. It didn't transfer on my white pillow sheets, and it made my face feel pretty moisturized, not like super drying like a lot of the sunless tanners can do to your face. So it's just one little towelette, and I really liked it. So again, this is one thing that I didn't need, but I wanted to wait until it was on sale to buy it. Next is the Sephora Supreme Cleansing Oil Face and Eyes. I heard Mrs. Lola Lynn talk about this. She has the best recommendations ever. She said this is amazing. So I'm always looking for really great makeup removers, and I love my Boscia cleansing oil, but I thought, hey, let's try something new. So I purchased this. Hopefully it takes off my waterproof mascara because that is the test. And then the last item I purchased was a perfume. I've been on a perfume rut. Like, I have my few that I go through, but I have not purchased a new perfume, I want to say in a year. So I went in there and I was like talking to the lady. I'm like, what do you got? I really, really like the sweeter, sophisticated smells, and I just kind of went through. But you know how you smell perfumes in the store and you kind of get high after a little bit, or just like that headache high where you don't really know if you like it anymore and you're confused. So anyways, I just fell in love with this, but I got a sample of it, and it's like a sweet scent, but it has kind of a cucumber after smell. So I thought it was a really nice kind of transition, like a fall type scent. So I got this. It's the Giorgio Armani C. I think that's how you say it. But I figured, hey, when can you buy perfume on sale? Never. Check. Alright, and then when I was checking out, I just used one of my 100-point perks, and I got the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief Gel Cream. Used whenever, wherever needed, under or over makeup, or as a 5-minute moisture mask. So I just grabbed this guy. I feel like you can never have enough moisture in your life, but it's just kind of like a gel consistency. I used it already once on my hands, and it dries to a nice finish. It doesn't leave your skin too greasy or oily, and it gives you some moisture. So, oh, this was nice. Oh! Is that everything? I can't believe I just fit everything in under 20 minutes. Booyah! Alright, that is everything for my Sephora haul. I hope this gave you some ideas and inspiration for your makeup lists. If anything, I was a bad influence. Sorry. But you are all bad influences on me too, so don't feel too bad. If you get any of these things and you love it, please let me know. That is so awesome. I love to hear that. And let me know whatever your favorite recent makeup purchase is. I would love to know because I get ideas from you too. That helps me out. So this is a two-way street, and I love getting comments from you guys. If you have any questions, leave them below. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And until my next video, peace.